Maximizers, welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer. I'm a business coach and I help women grow profitable businesses that they love using social media. And specifically, I help them create a strategy to go live and make sales. I've been in business since 2018 where I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to save lots of money. I quickly started helping my clients actually make more money and start side hustles that they actually enjoyed. And since then, I have gone full time as a business coach, teaching women how to start and grow businesses that they absolutely love. Now, in tonight's live, I want to share with you why you should use Instagram for your business and all of the benefits to using Instagram for your business. Now, Instagram has never been my main platform, but it has definitely brought me in a steady flow of clients. It is a great resource. A lot of my clients, thank you so much for those likes. I really appreciate it. So many of my clients use Instagram as their main one and only platform, and it is so beneficial to business owners. So I just want to share my insights for using Instagram. Now, I would love to know who's in the room. Can you let me know where you're watching from and if you use Instagram for business? I know a lot of us use Instagram for pleasure, but let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country. Do you use Instagram for business? Yes, I use it for business. No, I use it for pleasure. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from and if you use Instagram for your business. Thank you so much for following me, Luxury Me Things. I appreciate you being here. Curly Assembly says, I use Instagram for business. Can you tell me a little bit more about your business, Curly Assembly? I'd love to learn more about what your business is and who you help. So again, let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country. And if you use Instagram for business, let me know down in the comments. Yes, I use it for business, or no, I don't. So I started my YouTube channel for business in 2018, my very first YouTube channel. I currently have two. And when I started, I naturally created Instagram for my business because back then in 2018, it was like, if you're a business owner, you need to have Instagram. Literally turned my personal Instagram into a business Instagram because I was not a fan of having two. And I was like, hey, I already have like 600 or 700 followers. Let me just turn my personal into my business because at that point I was doing money saving content and lifestyle. Thank you so much for those roses. I appreciate that. And I automatically started an Instagram page and I started an Instagram business page. And I also created a Facebook business page because, you know, Facebook and Instagram owned by the same company. So I just created both of them because I felt like that's what I had to do. I didn't really have any instruction or any guidance. It was just like, if you're a business owner, you need to be on Instagram. But Instagram was never my main platform. YouTube was my main platform. All I used Instagram for was to repurpose. So if I posted something on YouTube, I would just copy my thumbnail and post it on Instagram. I would let everyone know, hey, go to my YouTube channel, watch my YouTube videos. But Instagram still worked for me in a way that I didn't even realize just by cross promoting. And I'm going to talk about the biggest way that I personally have benefited from Instagram. So I sell natural care products for women of color. Nice to meet you. That's awesome. What's your number one product? This is my signature product. This is the natural hair product that if you buy from me, this is the first product you should buy. Let us know that in the comments. And thank y'all so much for the roses. I really appreciate it. So first reason why you should be using Instagram for business. I did a Google search and I literally typed in, what is the number one social media for businesses, right? Number one was Facebook. Number two was Instagram, and they are owned by the same company. And it really blew my mind that Facebook was number one. So my first reason why you should be using Instagram for your business is it is the second biggest platform that business owners are using. That also means, which is number two, they go together. If business owners are using Facebook and Instagram as their top platforms to promote on, consumers, customers, and clients are going to Instagram and Facebook to look for services. I'm a service-based business owner. I'm a business coach. So when people are looking for things that they want, right? If someone's in their area, they want new lashes. Where's one of the first places they're going to look? Instagram. We use TikTok, right? We use TikTok, some of us. Thank you so much for that gift. I appreciate that gift. Thank you so much. We use TikTok. But if we're being 1,000% honest, Instagram is that old girl, that old faithful. Like, even though she's changing, even though the waters are rocky, we gonna be with Instagram come hell or high water. Give me some likes. Put a number 1 in the chat if you're like, Instagram is that OG, right? She's always there. She's old faithful. She's the bottom chick. She's always going to be there regardless, right? So if people are going to Instagram for the SEO searchability, which means search engine optimization, if someone's like, I want to get my lashes done, you go to Instagram, you type lashes in Orlando, lashes in Baltimore, lashes in Los Angeles, lashes in Atlanta. You're going to go to Instagram. You're going to look at their page. You're going to look at their work. You're going to look at clients who have tagged them. Then you go and look if there's a dark side of like negative reviews about that person, right? You're going to go down the rabbit hole to vet this business. So if people are doing that, you want to have your business skin in the game on Instagram. So if someone's looking for a business coach that talks about social media, when they search on Instagram, they would find me. They would find some posts about me, right? And they can do their deep dive into see if I'm a coach that they want to work with. There's a person who found me and she said all she did was watch my Instagram live replays. She never watched me live in person. She didn't watch any of my YouTube videos. She was searching for something on Instagram. I popped up and she binged my content. So people are going to Instagram for products and services. Your ideal clients, the person that needs their problem solved by your offer, they are searching on Instagram. 9 times out of 10, if your clientele, I would say, is like millennium age, and then what's the, right, not the boomers, like Gen X, a little bit older people that are like 50s, early 60s, they are also on Instagram looking for products and services. So you want to make sure that you have that skin in the game if Instagram is your platform. So it's the number 2 platform that businesses are using. And that also means that customers and clients are going to Instagram to find things. People always ask, do you have a website or Instagram? Do you have a website or Instagram? Do you have a website? They want to see the proof of concept of your offer. Okay. So number 3, this is by far my favorite, second favorite. Instagram has all the features, which can be good and bad. When Instagram started, it was all about that aesthetically pleasing still photo, right? Your pictures had to be bomb. I never bought into that. Some people had all their feeds look the same and the same preset background colors. I was not a part of that Instagram era. My brain does not work like that. I am not creative in that way. But Instagram has all the features. So it started off with just pictures. But when every platform started to create these features, they stole them. Okay. They copied them. They used them. Snapchat, stories. Instagram has stories. IGTV, they wanted to be like YouTube. Reels, they were like, hey, TikTok, we seen you doing this. So Instagram has all the features. Hate them. Pictures and carousels, they were born to live on Instagram. So what that means is if you want to post stagnant pictures or you want to tell a story with carousels, Instagram is a great place to do that. You can do that, right? If you want to post long form videos, IGTV is gone. Now basically it's a post, but it shows up as a reel. You can post a 20 or 30-minute video over on Instagram and it will be well received, right? People are watching long videos on Instagram. You can do short form. You can do a 60-second, a 15-second, a 30-second reel. Also, you know what else I thought about? I thought about Vine. Remember Vine was like 6 seconds? Instagram started having something short, right? Reels, a combination of Vines and TikToks. You can do short form videos. You can make short things. You can use your stories. My favorite feature of Instagram is stories. Put a number 1 in the chat if you like Instagram stories. Put a number 1 in the chat if you love watching stories or if you like making stories. My number 1 feature on Instagram that has made me money, okay, is live and stories. Live is number 1, stories is number 2. Live is number 1, stories is number 2. Stories is my favorite. Now, going live lives up here for me. Going live is my number one favorite thing to do ever. Stories is second to that. Then posting on YouTube. That's my higher level. Go live, post on stories, then post on YouTube. Stories are the best of both worlds. They only last for 24 hours. Hey, Quindy's Booty, thank you so much for joining. It's your first time here. Can you tell me where you're watching from and tell me what your business is? Who are you and who do you help? I'd love to know who you are. Wendy's Beauty. Let me know a little bit more about you. Chrissy, thank you so much for following. She said from Colorado. Welcome from Colorado. I'm currently in sunny Florida. Stories, they only last for 24 hours. It's like going live in the moment, but you're not live in the moment because you can pre-record them, you can edit them, you can add story links. Do y'all remember a time where you had to have 10,000 followers on Instagram to get the swipe up, and the swipe up meant that you could directly link something? And then when Instagram broke and everyone could put a link in their stories, oh my goodness, it didn't matter how many followers you have, you can put a link in your stories without having the 10,000. That was a major game changer for business owners because now you can link everything, especially if you're doing affiliates. Or if you're like me, you're selling coaching programs. When I talk about my coaching programs, I can just drop the link and I don't have to stress about having 10,000 followers. Oh my goodness. I love stories. You can post pictures. You can post videos. You can share your videos from your feed. You can share your pictures from your feed. You can share other people's videos and pictures and share that to your audience. And people go viral because we shared a post and then they shared a post and then they shared a post. Stories are epic, okay? Epic, epic, epic. You have open DMs, okay? You have open DMs. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what happened. If you're looking for one platform and you're struggling to figure out what that platform should be, or you're like, I don't even know what platform is best for me, I would highly suggest Instagram for most of the reasons that I have been stating this whole time. But Instagram literally has all of the features. All of the features. You can literally do everything that you want on every other platform. You can literally do it here on Instagram. Okay. Next tip. There's multiple ways for you to show up weekly and daily. Let's dig into this. If you are a business owner, you need to be showing up on your social media platform for marketing every single week. In some cases, almost every single day. But if you are a business owner and you are not showing up in your social media platforms, which is where you are marketing every single week, you are not going to see the sales. You're not going to see the engagement that you desire. Instagram offers you versatility. Let me give you an example, right? There's 7 days in a week. Let's just say 4 of those days you show up on Instagram stories. And then on 2 out of 7 days, you're going to post a long form video that's like 8 minutes. And then let's just say 3 of those days, you are going to post a 1-minute reel. Okay. You literally have 8 pieces of content that you can post, and they're all different. You can do stories, you can do short form, you can do long form, you can do a carousel. So with Instagram, there's no excuse why you are not showing up in some form or fashion once a day to engage with your audience. It doesn't have to be actual live, right? You can pre-record your reels. You can decide all of your stagnant posts and carousels for the whole month and schedule them out. You can even pre-record some of your stories and just let them go on the day that you want them to go. It takes you 2 seconds to be like, upload my stories, but you can pre-record some of them. So Instagram gives you the opportunity to engage with your audience in multiple ways. Not to mention, showing up for your audience could be responding to your comments, responding to your DMs, responding to your story replies. If you are not engaging with your audience, you are doing this thing wrong on Instagram. You should be responding to every comment with intention, with purpose, not just thank you, hi, that's great. Absolutely not. Give them a sentence. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Tell me a little bit more about you. Why is all of this important? Now I'm ranting. In order for people to buy from you as a business owner, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. If you are engaging and actively interested in their lives and what they're doing, that will help them know you, like you, and trust you. And then when what you are selling is what they need, they will buy. You are at the top of mind. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember her. She commented on this and this and this. I remember her. She answered my questions when she was live. Let me go ahead and buy from her, or let me go ahead and ask her what's the best thing to do with XYZ. Okay. People know you, like you, and trust you. They will buy from you. So Instagram gives you multiple ways to show up daily and weekly. There's no excuse for you not to show up to your audience, especially because Instagram allows you to schedule your content. You can schedule your posts. You can schedule your reels. There's no excuse why you are not showing up every single week. You have to batch. You have to do it. You cannot wake up every day and be like, what do I post today? What do I post today? We don't have energy for that. I would never post if that was the energy. What am I going to post today? Absolutely not. My biggest reason why you should be using Instagram for business if you don't have a platform already, okay? You can go live without restrictions. Kerwindy says, I have 3 businesses. I'm a notary, cosmetics, tax, and business consultant. Ma'am, that is a lot. Which one is your main business? Which one is your main business? I see Kerwindy's beauty. So is that, what does that have to do with your 3 businesses? I'm a notary, beauty, cosmetics. I see that, tax, and business consultant. Okay, that's a lot. Which one is your main one? Which one do you focus on the most? Okay. Because it's hard to have multiple businesses at a time and to do them all really, really well. So shout out to you if they're all working tax and consulting. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, tax and consulting. Thanks so much for joining us. How's that going? How is that going? Is that you from another page, or is that a different person? You're a notary in tax in Colorado. Is that you from a different page? Okay, so my number one thing, go live. Yeah, that's me, my bad. Okay, girl, you on two pages at once. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Tax and consulting is your number one. Okay, understood. So go live. There's no follower restrictions for going live. So let me talk to you about being able to make sales in your business without a ridiculous amount of followers. Okay. I've done lives on this, so you can definitely scroll back on my Instagram, Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer, or you can scroll back on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. go to the live tab, and I have umpteen lives. When you are making sales online, your goal as a business owner should be to have an audience of ideal clients, i.e., an audience of people who want to buy what you are selling. I don't want 10,000 followers for the sake of 10,000 followers. I'd rather have 1,000 people who want to start and grow their business following me versus 10,000 followers and only 50 of them want to start a business. That makes sense. Give me some yeses in the comments. If that makes sense, give me some yeses in the comments. I want 1,000 people who want to start and grow a business, not 10,000 followers and only 50 people that want to start and grow a business. I have a much better chance of making a lot more sales with 1,000 than I do with the 10,000 because 9,950 of them don't want to start a business. They're just there for whatever freaking reason, okay? So going live allows you to make more sales, and you do not need a ridiculous amount of followers on Instagram. For instance, on TikTok, you used to need about 1,000 followers before you can go live. On on YouTube, you need a few hundred followers, subscribers before you can go live. On Instagram, there's no restrictions. So if you have 100 people who are your ideal clients and they are knocking down your door like, I want to buy your product, I want to buy your offer, you can go live and sell to them. Okay. So going live allows you to make sales live because you're engaging with your audience, you're answering their questions, and you are sharing your offer. Now, I have made tens of thousands of dollars on live. I have created a strategy that has made me tens of thousands of dollars on live. And it has been so effective for me since 2019. And I'm sharing my strategy in my 3-day live bootcamp. Now, this bootcamp is happening June 2nd through the 4th. And this bootcamp is for you if you have a social media audience on any platform, not just Instagram. It could be on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever platform, as long as it has live capability. But you are not used to going live and you are not selling on live, okay? If you have struggled to show up on live and you're not sure how to put the pieces together to work for you, and if you're scared or unsure about selling to your audience unfiltered, the live bootcamp is for you. We're going to meet 3 days on Zoom, meaning you get to talk to me and I get to talk to you. It's not like this. It's live, interactive. There will be slides. Day 1 is all about your live game plan. We are going to talk about what you should be talking about on live, how long you should be going on live, when you should be going live, and preparing all of your live assets. I send an email before I go live. I create a thumbnail. I create a cover, description box, captions, all the things. We're going to get your live assets set up. Day 2 is all about preparing to show up. I am going to help you show up confidently, even if you're scared, even if you're scared to show your face, even if you're scared because you don't know what to say. That brings me to the second thing we're going to do is we're going to help you prepare your talking points for your lives. You are going to know how to take the topic you decided from day 1 and put together talking points. You see me looking over here? These are my live talking points that keep me on track to make sure that what I told myself I was going to deliver to y'all, I deliver it. And then we're going to have your offer ready to sell. If your offer is not easy for people to buy, they won't buy. If I have to jump through too many hoops, I'm not giving you my money. So we're going to talk about making sure your offer is rock solid and ready to sell. Day 3 is all about sell your ass off. Sell your ass off. Put some money signs in the chat if you want to make sales on live. If you want to sell your ass off and make sales on live. I'm going to share with you how to engage with your audience while you're on live. I'm going to share with you tips for selling without feeling sleazy. Tips for selling without feeling like a used car salesman. Tips for selling without feeling like every single word is buy my offer, buy my offer, buy my offer, buy my offer, buy this, buy this, buy this. Buy. Nobody wants to hear that all day. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to see that. I'm going to teach you how to share your offer as a solution to a problem. I'm going to teach you how to share your offer in a way that feels organic and natural to your personality so that you can sell authentically as yourself. You're going to leave this 3-day live bootcamp with a social media live strategy. You're going to know what to talk about, how to talk about it, how to get your audience excited, and how to sell your ass off. You're going to feel confident to show up on live, and you're going to be so excited to sell your offer. Now, we're going to meet for 3 days, 90 minutes each day from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's also going to be a workbook for you to take massive action so you can implement everything that we learned, and you get replay access to the bootcamp for 30 days after. So the bootcamp ends on June 4th. You will have replay access until July 5th. Literally 30 days to watch the videos, watch the slides as much as you want. You get everything in the bootcamp for just $99. And for the next 24 hours at this point, I had a 48-hour flash sale. When you buy a ticket to the live bootcamp, you get a 20-minute one-on-one session with me. My one-on-ones cost $249 for 90 minutes. For 90 minutes. You literally get 20 minutes included with the 3-day live bootcamp. But you have to purchase your ticket by tomorrow, which is Kinsley's birthday, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got about basically 24 hours for you to make your decision. You join the bootcamp, you get a 20-minute coaching call with me. During that coaching call, you can ask me all the business questions that you want. You can get coached on anything that has to do with growing and starting a business, okay? But you do have to buy that ticket by tomorrow, May 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can sign up for the bootcamp at KristaMaximizer.com/bootcamp. The bootcamp is $99. So you get everything that I just shared for $99, less than $100, at KristaMaximizer.com/bootcamp. $99. I most likely will not be running this again. So now is the time. If you can't join live, you can absolutely sign up and get the replays. Email me your questions, and then I will I will answer your questions on the live during the Q&A, and then you can watch the replay if you can't join live. So live is the way that you should be selling in 2024. Utilizing live stream. So posting some stagnant content, but making sure that you're going live at least once a week in your business. I go live 4 to 5 times per week. I basically took this week off to take my daughter to Disney because she turns 10 tomorrow. So we've been to Hollywood Studios on Monday. We went to Magic Kingdom on Tuesday. We went to Epcot today. I'm just back from a full park day. And tomorrow we're going to Animal Kingdom on her actual birthday. So I took this week off to take my daughter to good old Disney, okay? But outside of that, I go live about 4 to 5 times per week. It is my preferred method of selling, and most importantly, engaging with my audience. Because yes, it's about selling, but it's also about authentically as me helping my audience. Because this is work for me, even though technically it's free work. I'm giving you so many gems and so many jewels and so many lessons that I wish I had learned when I started my business, okay? So live bootcamp, the link's in my bio. You can go to my website, KristaMaximizer.com, KRYS, click on work with me, click on bootcamp, or go to KristaMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Okay. So now I want to open the floor. What questions do we have about using Instagram for our business or the live bootcamp? Kerwindy, it's a great deal. Okay. None of my offers are as low as $99 again, but I haven't done a workshop this year yet. I have been traveling and doing a lot of things. And after the year I had last year, I was like, I need to do some more workshops. I haven't done any. So I was like, let me start with the live one because I love going live. I'm pivoting to really focusing on helping women with live strategy because that is what I do really well. That's how I've been able to make a lot of my money. And I realized I need to talk about it more. I need to share about it more. I don't do it as much as I want to. So I was like, I need to give them a deal. And as the former couponing girl, even though I still coupon, I was like, I love a good deal. Let's give the people a good deal. So you get all 3 days of boot camp, a workbook, replays, Q&A time with me to pick my brain and ask all your questions, and a 20-minute coaching call, all for $99. So I missed the comment up here. Hold on. I'm sorry, Kerwindy. I missed it. It says, that's my biggest struggle in business is going live. Most of my clients come from word of mouth. That's great. Word of mouth is great. Referrals is great. But you also want to have an organic social media marketing strategy as well. Word of mouth and referrals is epic. But you can also use those word of mouth clients to build your business. You could be taking video testimonials from them. You know, my sister told me about you for tax and consulting. Let me work with you because of it. And then get the sister to say, okay, why did you refer your sister? Tell me why my service was so good that you referred your sister. And you can use all of that as content. You can go live and talk about your clients' journeys and transformations with working with you. I mean, you can do so much, so much. So much with that. And also, I'll say one thing about going live that people struggle with is that you have to plan it. I literally plan. I plan my content for 30 days. From my content planning, I come up with my live topics. And I plan and I schedule them. Now, with my lives, I don't have them scheduled out by the day, but I have a list of my live topics for the month. And based on how I'm feeling and what I want to talk about, I just pull it. But my topics are already set. I already know what I'm going to be talking about. But we can definitely talk about so much more within the boot camp. I would just say let's focus on one of your business areas. So if it's like tax and consulting, we would come up with a live strategy for you for your tax and consulting business. And then it's a strategy. So you can take that similar strategy and apply it to any of your other businesses as well. But I definitely think it will be a great asset for you, especially if you get a lot of referral clients, repeat clients. That means obviously you're doing a great job and they want to tell more people about you. So going live will aid you in that so well. What other questions do we have? Those are great questions. What other questions do we have? It's free game time. So if you have any question about growing your business, using Instagram, going live, the live bootcamp, now is the time. And don't forget, if you want to get that bonus, yes, the link is in my bio. If you want to get that bonus 20-minute coaching call, go ahead and sign up for the bootcamp. It'll be one of the best $99 you ever spent. And even if you just sign up and you just want to get the 20-minute coaching call, that's $99 for 20 minutes with me is a steal. Okay. Because it's $249. So you might as well go ahead and get that coaching call. So what other questions do we have? Yes, the link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. What other questions do we have? Y'all don't have no more questions? I'm hot. I gotta turn my fan on. It's gonna be a little loud, but it's hot right here. I've been at the park all day. My whole body is hot on the inside, but I'm so happy because my child's birthday is in 8 minutes. Like she literally turns 10. I can't believe I have a 10-year-old. Hi, Melanie. Thank you so much for joining. I just did a live talking about why you should use Instagram to market your business. Let me know if you have any questions about using Instagram for business or going live in your business. I am having a live boot camp June 2nd through the 4th, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make sales on live. How to make sales on live for your business. Are there any other questions? I'm going to stay on for about 2 more minutes asking for questions, and then I need to go and shower. Kinsley? She probably sleep. I don't know if she's up here downstairs. Any other questions? I'm going to stay on for 2 more minutes. Boot camp. You get a free 20-minute coaching call with me when you sign up for the boot camp. Any other questions about Instagram for business? A lot of people ask me, what's the best platform? Like, what platform should I choose? And I usually say, number 1, what platform are you most comfortable with? Number 2, where are your ideal clients? Hi. Well, my name's Crystal, aka Chris the Maximizer. I am a business coach. I help women grow profitable businesses that they love using social media, specifically by going live. I started my business in 2018. I actually started off teaching women how to coupon and budget. I've been couponing since 2008. I've been couponing since I was 18 years old. So I think 15 years now? So I've been couponing for that long. And I started a business teaching women how to coupon. I had a membership. taught people how to budget, coupon, save money, meal plan. And at a certain point, I told all my clients this: you cannot budget your way out of a deficit. If it costs you $2,500 a month to live and you only make 200, and you only make 2,200, that negative 300, you can never budget your way out of that deficit. All you can do is decrease your expenses, and at a certain point, you can't decrease anymore, or increase your income. So in 2020, my clients were like, "You keep telling us to increase our income. Help us start a side hustle." So I started teaching them like how I started my side hustle. And I had a bunch of side hustles before I started Krista Maximizer, but it was my first serious side hustle that I stuck with. And I started teaching them that. And I literally fell in love with business coaching. Then my business coach hired me to coach her people. And I coached her people for almost 4 years. So I started coaching a crap ton of women on starting businesses and growing businesses and helping women make 10,000 and 20,000. Like, it was just insane. So in 2023, I decided that nothing bad happens when women make more money. And I decided that I can impact the world by helping women make more. You can only save but so much. Do I still help women save? Absolutely. Do I still have some money saving clients? Absolutely. But I realized that teaching women how to make more money, we can make more impact. You can help yourself, you can help your family, you can help the world in whichever way you like, but you have to have the money to do it, right? And if you want to actually make a lot of money, most people don't get rich going to their 9 to 5. They get rich from investing, and they get rich from having businesses. Okay? So I realized that my serious core passion was in helping women grow businesses, helping women start businesses. So as of last year, I was like, you know what? I'm pivoting. I'm not couponing. I'm not teaching couponing anymore, even though I still coupon. We are pivoting to helping women start and grow their businesses. And it has been amazing. I love my clients, and being able to watch them make more money to provide for their families is amazing. Like, I have a client who was like, if I didn't have my business, me and my family could not survive. Like, my business allows me to not only survive and thrive, my business allows me to do all the things. She's taking her family to Disney this year, so she's so excited, but her business allowed her to do that. She hit her goals, exceeded her goals, and her business allowed her to take her family to Disney. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to go to Disney. They wouldn't be able to pay all their bills, let alone go to Disney. So I switched my focus, and it has been one of the best decisions I have ever made. And I'm so happy with it. And I'm so happy to be able to show women how to make more money. That's the main reason I started business consulting, but I am a lack of social media. Okay, listen, I understand. The one thing I will say to you is focus. Having a lot of businesses is great, but one thing that I also have learned, because I too was doing multiple things at one time, when you niche down and you focus, your income will triple, quadruple, and go exponentially when you really focus in and you become amazing at one thing. And when that's a well-oiled machine, then you add on the other things. Because I've done trying to have all the irons in the fire, and I realized, me personally, I wasn't able to give every single area 100% of my time. So I chose one, and I picked, it was couponing. I focused on couponing and saving money. Now it's business coaching. I am not doing anything else besides business coaching. I kind of have a side hustle where I help one of my sorority sisters with her business, but I'm literally helping her with her business. But outside of helping her, I literally focus on my business. I'm getting overwhelmed by using too many apps. Okay, author KL Sterling. My advice to you, if you're overwhelmed with multiple apps, pick one main platform and one secondary platform. That's it. Are you talking about apps for your business? One main platform and one secondary platform. Tell me if that's what you mean, author KL. You mean for your business? You just purchased? Yay! We're so excited to have you. You'll get your confirmation email within 24 hours. And then I will send out the one-on-one coaching call emails next week, because my calendar is basically blacked out right now. I'm not back to work, like, as far as coaching calls, until Tuesday, because Disney, then it's Memorial Day weekend. I have stuff. So I'll send out one-on-one coaching call email links on Tuesday, but you'll get your confirmation email for the bootcamp tomorrow. So excited to have you. So author KL says, yeah. So if you're overwhelmed trying to post on every single platform, you pick one main platform and one secondary platform. And we can talk about that inside the bootcamp. I mean, trying to post everywhere is overwhelming. I'm live on all my platforms right now because it doesn't cost me any extra energy to just go live. But if you look at my platforms across the business, okay, I only create content for my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. If you're not subscribed to me over there, go subscribe to me, Build a Business with Chris. I only create content for my YouTube channel. Only create content for my YouTube channel. My live ideas come from the content I created on my YouTube channel, okay? My TikToks, if I recorded a new TikTok or something, that content idea came from my YouTube channel. If I need to drop balls, I drop everything but posting on my YouTube channel. If you look at my Instagram and my TikTok, outside of posting about this bootcamp, I haven't posted like a video in a very long time. My live replays are on my Instagram, but not a video. Because when I get overwhelmed, I'm not making no TikToks. I'm not making no Instagrams. I'm only posting on YouTube. So I decided this year, I'm only focusing on my YouTube channel. I'm posting long form YouTube videos. If I have time and energy, I'm going to post shorts. And if the shorts, I can also copy them and put them on Instagram and TikTok. But when I made the most money, I was literally focusing on YouTube. And then I would just take my link and say, hey, I posted a YouTube video, and post that on Instagram and Facebook. Simple. Pick one platform. I do Facebook Live daily, Monday through Friday. Okay. And I think we talked about this before. You weren't seeing the results that you desire from your lives, were you? You weren't seeing the results that you desire from your lives, were you? So, is Facebook the platform that you want to make your main platform, or are you sick of Facebook? Because I think we talked about this before. Like, pick one platform and let's go from there. And you may have to rework your strategy to see, like, maybe the daily lives aren't it. Maybe you need to go live twice a week and maybe focus on some more reels or posts along with your lives. So if you haven't signed up for the bootcamp yet, because I cannot remember Disney brain, I would love to help you. I am hosting that bonus 20-minute coaching call. So if you sign up by tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Eastern, you will also get a 20-minute coaching call, and we can dig into a little more. Okay, you already signed up? Okay. You already signed up? Great. I just can't remember. I haven't checked my emails of who signed up. But if you did, yes, perfect. Okay, so on Tuesday, I'm going to send out the one-on-one call things, because I realized I didn't want to send y'all the link and y'all were like, oh my gosh, she has no availability, because I took off the week for my daughter's birthday. So on Tuesday, the one-on-one links will go out because that's when my calendar will open up and I'm going to be back taking calls. So yes, we can talk about this a little bit more, but I would love for you to start thinking right now, if I only posted on one platform and I only focused on one platform, what would it be? And if it's Facebook, cool. If you're like, I really don't want to be over there on Facebook, I really want to choose Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, I would say TikTok with caution, then pick another one. But if it's going to be Facebook, we can razzle dazzle that Facebook business page and, focus and figure out your lives. What other questions do we have? I'm over my 2 minutes for questions. Last call for questions. I used to do this. Last call for alcohol. I like Facebook over TikTok. Okay. So commit to Facebook and don't worry about the other ones. I know you're watching me on TikTok right now, but commit to Facebook. This live is also streaming on my Facebook business page and my YouTube channel. But when it comes to posting for your business, maybe you just stop stressing. Don't do the TikTok. Don't do the Instagram. Just do Facebook. The one thing I will say is that if Facebook is your thing and you have a Facebook business page, if you have an Instagram business page too, I would post the same thing on both just to maximize your reach, but you don't have to show up on Instagram. It's only because I get super distracted over here. So I'm going to tell you this with love, okay? Hide the app on your phone, log out of the app, delete the app. So if you have an Instagram business page, you could literally focus on Facebook and Instagram because since they are intertwined, it doesn't hurt you to post the same reel on Facebook and Instagram. Perfect. Okay. So that's fine. But if you go to the business suite, you can make the post once and it goes to both places and you don't have to worry about the apps. I would tell you this with love. Delete TikTok. Like, I know sometimes we feel like we have to be everywhere and doing all the things, but there has been times in my life where I have deleted these apps off of my phone because I feel like it's consuming too much of my time. I have time limits, app limits on my phones, because I have 2 phones, so that I don't overindulge. I put my phone on the other side of the room. I've been telling myself here lately, if I can scroll, I can journal. If I can scroll, I can read and like read a book. If I can scroll, I can write an email. If I can scroll, I can reach out via DMs. If I can scroll, I can follow up with sales clients. Because if you look at your screen time, I looked at my screen time and I was like, this is not the best use of my time. There's a difference between like a healthy amount of scrolling and then like you wasting your time. Like if I spent 3 hours scrolling on TikTok, that was wasting my time. And I didn't go live that day. But if my screen time shows me I spent 3 hours on TikTok, but 90 minutes of that was on live and 30 minutes of that was me going to DMs because I usually DM people before and after my lives, then I'm like, okay, I did an hour of scrolling and I did 2 hours of work. So that 3 hours was warranted. But when I look at it and I spent 3 hours on TikTok and I hadn't even gone live yet, I had to have a come to Jesus talk with Crystal. Crystal, that is not the best use of your time. You set goals. You set sales goals. You set client goals. You set impact goals. 3 hours scrolling mindlessly on TikTok does not get me more of what I want. So sometimes you got to be tough with yourself. There's times where I've deleted the app. There's times where I log out of Instagram and Facebook. There's times where I completely log out. So when I click it, oh, look, I'm not even logged in. I know it's easy to click log in, but when I see I'm not logged in, it really deters me. And when I got really bad, I literally have deleted Instagram off of my phone. Everybody on my Instagram page is muted except for like 5 coaches and my sister. I don't even scroll. When I go on Instagram, I only look at people's stories that I like, and then I'm off. TikTok, I'm getting better with scrolling over there, but that's like my addiction now. But I've curbed my Instagram addiction. I've curbed my Facebook addiction. And now it's all about me deciding, like, if I want to reach these big goals, if I want to help women, instead of scrolling, I could be live. Instead of scrolling, I could be live, educating and engaging with my audience. As a cosmetics business, is it best to be on TikTok? The cosmetic business is for my daughters. It's not about what's better. It's about where you want to be and where your ideal clients are. Okay? So I wouldn't put any eggs in all of TikTok's basket. So if you do TikTok, I would say you should do TikTok and Instagram together because the videos you post on TikTok can be downloaded and posted as reels on Instagram. So if you choose TikTok as your main platform, I would say Instagram should be your second platform. I have so much self-control over Facebook. Great. So you just have to start that self-control over on TikTok and come up with a way that actually works for you. You're welcome. Okay, it's after 12. I need to go switch my laundry and do a couple of things. So I want to thank y'all so much for joining me live tonight. This was amazing. To those of you that have signed up for the boot camp, I can't wait to work with you. Remember, for those of you who haven't signed up, you have until tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Eastern to sign up, and you will get a free 20-minute coaching call with me. You're so welcome. I'm glad it was helpful. You get a free 20-minute coaching call with me. If you have any questions, send me a DM. And how long have you been on TikTok? Was Facebook your first platform? Oh, Allie, see, now I got to answer your question before I go. So I have been using TikTok since the end of 2020. I only started using TikTok because TikTok paid me as a creator to make videos for 60 days. Okay. They paid me. My first platform, my main platform was YouTube. I started my first YouTube channel, Chris the Maximizer, and that's how I started for my business. I already had a Facebook and an Instagram, and I created a Facebook business page, and I turned my Instagram into a business Instagram. But when I posted on YouTube, I literally was like, this is my YouTube video. And I would go to Instagram and I would say, okay, I posted a new video on YouTube, go watch it. That's all I posted on Instagram for like a year and a half. It wasn't until TikTok paid me and it was the pandemic, I didn't have much else to do, that I started creating content specifically for Instagram and for TikTok. And I had a VA at that time and she was helping me a lot with my Instagram content. Now I don't have a VA. I only have a designer that helps me, my sister. She does some VA stuff for me, but my main platform is YouTube. When it comes to creating content and creating videos, I only do that for my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. And then I do these lives and I go live on all of my platforms. So I'm live on TikTok, Instagram, 2 YouTube channels, and my Facebook page all at once because I have an audience in all the places. So even though I'm not racking my brain making content for every platform, I go live on every platform because I'm looking at 3 different cameras right now, but I'm giving all of y'all the same message. Does that make sense? So YouTube is the OG. YouTube is my number one. And then I repurpose my lives. So if you are interested in using social medias, if you are interested in using social media and going live for your business, I am hosting a 3-day live bootcamp. Your shirts come from your live, right? My shorts. No, my shorts, I'm actually going to record them. I'm going to be recording them. I can cut snippets, but I don't really like to do that as much. It's cool, but I prefer to record my content, my short form content. But if you are interested in using live for your business to engage your audience and make sales, I am hosting a live bootcamp June 2nd through the 4th, where I am going to help you create a strategy to go live and make sales. Okay. So day 1 is all about your game plan. Day 2 is all about getting prepared to go live. And day 3 is all about selling your ass off. Now, this is for you if you've struggled to go live in the past and it hadn't worked for you. If you want a way to sell authentically to your audience, but you're not sure how to do that. And if you're using social media, but you're not utilizing live stream, the live bootcamp is for you. We're going to meet for 90 minutes on Zoom every single night. It is a group thing from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You get a workbook and you get 30 days of replays. But Allie, when you purchase the bootcamp by tomorrow, I'm doing a 48-hour flash sale. You get a 20-minute one-on-one session with me as well. You get the bootcamp and the one-on-one session for $99, which is a steal. So if you want the one-on-one and the groups in the live, you buy tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. and you get everything for $99. So a 20-minute coaching call, 3 live trainings that are 90 minutes each, and time to ask me questions. Even though it's in a group, I will go to each person. And if you've been in some of my workshops in the past, you know, I will go to each person and make sure everybody gets to ask at least one question first and get coached by me before I go back around and let people ask second questions, to make sure at least every night everyone gets at least one question and gets coached on by me. And then in the 20-minute one-on-one session, you can ask me anything about growing your business, using social media, what have you. So workbook, replays, 3 days of live, and a 20-minute coaching call, all for $99 when you sign up by tomorrow. So you can sign up at christhemaximizer.com/bootcamp, and the link is also in my bio. Okay. The link is in my bio. It's $99. You can also DM me for the link if you're interested, but it's definitely a way for you to create your strategy for going live and making sales authentically. And the proof is in the pudding. I went live today. I made a sale. Literally. And this is my favorite thing to do. Like, I need to be doing all these things because my child's birthday is actually right now, and we're going to Disney on our last day tomorrow. And then I have a lot of travel this weekend. But I love this. This makes me so happy. Helping women helps me. Like, she asked that question right when I was about to go, and I was like, I had to answer her question. So sign up for the live bootcamp, KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Thank y'all so much for joining me. It's after midnight my time, so I'm gonna go to bed, but I will be going live earlier in the evening tomorrow. Probably around like 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live. I don't remember the topic at this current moment, but I'll be live tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see some of y'all tomorrow. Bye.